welcome back with me, Yvonne. On today's video, I will be telling you guys 10 tips that you have to prepare before you sign up your au pair contract. Let's just go to the topic itself. I already wrote it down, I already wrote everything here. I will try to explain it one by one. Tips number 1 is to always have the contract. And on that contract, the host family should write down everything that they expect you to do. Your working schedule. When do you have to start to work? When do you finish your work? What small initiatives do they want you to do, like tidying up the house, unloading the dishwashers, doing the laundry, etc. It all should be written down on the contract so that when you are working, you always only follow that contract. It always can be your self-defense. It can always be a proof when you are having an argue or something. You can say, well, it's not written in the contract, so I didn't do that. That's a small thing, but that really helps. That's a lifesaver. Also, make sure about the extra hours. What will happen if you work more than the hours allowed? What will happen if you work more than the contract? So, for example, in the Netherlands, you are allowed to work 30 hours per week, and then your family suddenly needs you because of an urgent situation, of an emergency, then you have to work more than 30 hours per week. By that time, what will happen? You have to discuss it with them. Will they pay you more? Will they give you like extra money for working extra hours? If it's already discussed in the beginning, then it will be easier when it actually happens, because then you can ask them for extra money. The second tips, always ask for the detailed information. Where is the school? Where is the ballet course? Where is the football club? Where is the hockey field, or etc. So you know exactly how far everything is. Because you know you are the one who will bring the kids to those activities. You are the one who always have to pick up the kids from school. So you have to know how far it is actually, and by what transportation will you bring the kids to those places. So you can like consider, will you be able to do it? Will you be able to do it during the winter? Tips number 3. When the family is going on a trip and they are inviting you to go with them, you need an extra contract. Simply because everything will be different there. This is to prevent you from being used to watch the kids while the parents are having a honeymoon. It will be a nightmare. I've heard so many nightmare stories about going on a trip with your host family. Usually it's just better if you just stay at home when they are going, so you have a lot of free times and you have like your own time. Tips number 4. If the family is going on a holiday and they are not inviting you, it actually happens, guys. You know, when you're an au pair, you get 2 weeks paid holiday, right? And some family thinks, well, we don't have to give you another holiday because you already got day offs from when we are going for a holiday, which is not very right. You were not the one who asked for that day off. And then some family thinks that they can just like, because you got this day off, they can add these hours to your working hours. They say it like, well, you can just like think that you already got a day off and then you can work more now, which is not legal. So you have to make sure that they actually understand that when they are going for a holiday, that doesn't mean that they can take it from your 2 weeks paid holiday, and then that doesn't mean that they can not pay you. They still have to pay you, because it really happens, guys. My friend, her host parents didn't want to pay her because the host parents said you didn't have to work, so we don't know why we should pay you. Some misunderstandings like that really happens in real life, so prevent it while you can. Tips number 5 before you decide to be their au pair is to ask for their previous au pair's contact. You can ask her a few questions about the reality of this family. She can like explain to you how it actually feels like to be the au pair of that family. But you have to be smart about this one. You have to have that sense of suspiciousness. Like some au pair, they decide to just say like, yeah, they are nice, yeah, they are okay. When they are saying like, yeah, they are okay, then you have to be suspicious. Normally, if the au pair really likes that family, she will explain it in a proper way. She will let you know everything you need to know. But if the au pair is saying like, yeah, okay, then you have to be suspicious. Something might happen in the past, who knows? Look at the background history of that family. Did their previous au pair ever leave them before? Did something ever happen to their previous au pair? Did the previous au pair finish her au pair year? It can always trace to something, so you have to be a little bit smart about this. Payment day! Yay! Who doesn't like payment day? Who doesn't like to see they have more money than they have before? It's always nice, but it's not very nice when your host parents are forgetting to pay you. It will be a little bit awkward to ask for them, like, for example, like, hey, you haven't paid me this month. Can you pay me now?
Can you pay me now?
Will be a bit awkward. It's nice to make an arrangement. You and your host family can decide when will they pay you. Like they can pay you at the beginning of the month or they can pay you at the end of the month. So it's not very awkward when you ask for that. Rather than you actually don't know when will they pay you and just wait until they pay you. What if you are sick? Do you still have to work? Can you rest until you're healthy again? It's always an awkward situation when you are sick because your host parents are expecting you to be healthy. So what will happen if you are sick? Then you have to make an arrangement that if you are sick, then you are not gonna work no matter how long it is because you cannot work. And they have to understand that. What happened to me in the past, I told them that I am sick. And then what happened to me was like, my host mom asked me, when will you be able to work? And it's not the finest feeling ever when you are sick and you are being asked, when can you work again? And crazy thing was, she still asked me to walk with the dog. So I was walking with the dog with fever. Tips number 8 is to ask what you get when you are becoming their au pair. For example, do you have your own bathroom? Do you have your own bedroom? Does your room have enough privacy? Do you have your own bike if you are an au pair in the Netherlands? Because it's very important. You go everywhere with a bike. It's a different topic if you are becoming an au pair in the USA. Then maybe the family offers you a car. Then you can ask like, who will pay for the gas? Who will pay for the gas during my time off? And also language course. Who will buy your language course book? And then also who will pay for your flight ticket to go to their country for the return tickets, you know, the flight tickets. Tips number 9 is for your own welfare. You can tell them what would you like to do during your time off. It's better if you can explain to them from the very first beginning that during your time off, you just want to be in your room doing nothing. Or during your time off, you always want to go outside from the house, meet your friends, and not staying at their house. It's nice to just give that explanations because then your family will understand. Example, at the weekend, you always just stay in your room. So then you don't feel guilty when you are only staying in your bedroom the whole day. And also guys, the last tip, the 10th tip, is to always make a proof. Always write down everything on the contract or the email or the text. Always have that screenshotted. Always have a proof, even if that means that you are making a video proof or whatever. Because a proof is really important. For example, if your host family is promising you that they will pay for something for you, and then when you don't have the proof, when you are asking them for that payment, then they will say, we never made that agreement. Then you are screwed up, girl. Then you are left with that bill that they refuse to pay. So guys, I think that's the 10th most important tip that you have to prepare before you are deciding to become an au pair. I hope this video gives you a good tips, useful information to prepare your au pair year. I wish you all the best when you are deciding to be an au pair. I really wish you the best. I hope you will find a nice family. But if you don't meet a nice family, don't forget that rematch is always a possibility. Don't force yourself. Don't think that they will be a better people, because they will not. They will never be a better person than they are now. So if you are having any problem, rematch. Remember, don't waste your time. Do rematch. Okay guys, thank you for watching my video and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!